Hi, I'm Dave Epstein. Welcome to this edition of Growing Wisdom. Today we're talking about the pine tip moth. The pine tip moth is an insect that the larvae of the moth destroys the terminal buds or the tips of many pines. So here's a pine that I have. It's an ornamental pine next to the walkway of the house, and you can see at the top this has died, and what's happened is that little larvae has burrowed in there and basically killed the top of this. The pine tip moth generally will not kill your trees, and therefore you don't have to apply insecticides to it, but what I do like to do is remove the damaged leader. There are synthetic ways to control the pine tip moth, but unless you have something incredibly special, just take off the dead branches and you'll get a new leader that comes up. This has happened a few times to this plant, and it's none the worse for wear. So basically you want to remove that leader. These pruners may or may not be tough enough to remove all of this, but I'm going to start by just taking off some of the outer growth there. And you can see how it's just dead. And then I've got a little pruning saw, and I just want to prune that leader down to where I see a nice healthy branch. So what I've done is I've removed that branch which was damaged by the pine tip moth. I've got my hands completely covered in sap. And now you can see that this will probably take over as the new leader, or perhaps this, but you really don't notice much of a difference, and in a year, once everything fills in, it will be fine. But if you are noticing the very tops of some of your ornamental pines that have died, it's likely pine tip moth. Remove the dead material, and the plant should be good to grow. For Growing Wisdom, I'm Dave Epstein.